the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Yamakwa Baba Bio, Ediba Nsem-Pii TV platforms. The Super Delegates Conference about yes, said here. All one chiremu or my Ghana mua, both the MPP and the NDC, and nipa dodono eka ehon asem. Results no ababeto dwa said the Ghana for dodono enu no. His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia overwhelmingly has been endorsed by constituency, polling station, regional and national executives of the New Patriotic Party. Awaiting November the 4th, said the other delegates, Nina Baba Bekaho, na omo a confirm nipa party Nina be say Ubetu Franca, Ediama the New Patriotic Party. Now of much concern, Kwanya Ashanti Region first to Omaba because the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP, Chairman Nsem-Pii Yakun, Chairman Bernard Nsem-Pii Yakun, ya dodo na afa no Chairman Wontumi the nsem kakra atudwa ye bebo audio no ediamo moti. But first of all, let's look at the statistics from the Ashanti region. Interestingly, yenya 4 out of the 9 candidates ya omufuruma enu omunchi every this region. Ye beka about the main man Alan Kojochira Martin obi ti say yewura adan ni mo kwabena je Japan. Ena the other candidate a Greek minister a free year akoto entino say nipa nan yi de omonchi ankasa asantemam ha na efri tina propaganda ekoso within the camp of Alan Martin say Chairman Wontumi the necessary say Ashanti region obe deliver more than 80 votes at the ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enya no kore ensi de biara da ye nya nipa bi ti say Hobson Adoye Sylvester Tetemo ya no mudi banke someone na Chairman Wontumi ka say or the more than 80 votes and the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ampeni ampa yakoto abani ye no out of 115 votes cast in Ashanti region Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kwanya mu 97 more than 2/3 of votes in Ashanti region the other 9 aspirants ya omo form alliance and a chain nyina. For the record sake, Canada and Japan are 5. Alan Kojochira Martin one, a hand will free our dead son homes for him. Onya 10. The Alan plus Kennedy 15 votes. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 97 votes. Now strategy according to Bernard Nsem-Pii Yakun, you so yentiano you so confident. So Bama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia more than 80 votes no yemko na yemkuti.
So now Chairman Wontumi is here, and once again, he's a victorious chairman. He's a victorious chairman here. Chairman, is it okay to say that you have done it again?
Yes.
What did you do?
I would say that we give thanks to Almighty God, and we give thanks to the Ashanti, and we give thanks to MPP, and we give thanks to delegate. Because if you are coming to vote, you are hometown people, you are constituency, you are polling station, coordinators, constituency executives, and the regional executives, and all the people who live in the region. They will advise you where and how you should vote. Because it's not only just a vote. We are voting to win Power 2024. NDC have got their candidate. So it's good for us to choose the best of the best. Actually, let me use your platform to congratulate all the candidates who had the privilege to contest. They have done well, because in MPP it's not easy, to contest. But per science and data, it has showed that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the most lovable somebody. All the MPP will love him. Somebody the MPP wants him to lead. You see, probably you might say that we also have another elections to go. But we can use the 2014 one as a sample to do. The 2014, at the first run, Nana Akufo-Addo got 83%. you know. And when he got 83%, Alan got 8.5%, you know. And that time we started to plead to people that because of the huge margin Nana Akufo-Addo have had that time, because of that they should support Nana Akufo-Addo to go, so that when we win, they can have positions and stuff. But they didn't agree, so we go. So when
you are saying that they said we shouldn't do the main one because Nana Akufo-Addo had won so much
that time. This is what.
So the other candidates are told to step down if they can.
If they can, you know, because our constitution is the most powerful tool. You know, it's above everybody. So we can only plead to them. It's the same thing that has happened. You see, so the people who have spoken now don't think they have speak for themselves. They have speak for entire party. It's the love that is coming from the polling station coordinators and the constituency, region, and the national and diaspora, the people who vote. You know, this love they have shown to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, we can only advise. But if we advise and you don't take it, you know, as I was using 2014 as a reference, then the second one, Nana Akufo-Addo got 95%. Then Alan Kyerematen one dropped to 3.7%. You know, so you will say that Alan Kyerematen was second, but he's not second. Because if you want to add up from 3.7 to 95.7, if you want to add up before you can add it, you know he wasn't second.
Okay, that's an interesting conversation. You have answered the question I was going to ask you, that this vote is only by a few people, less than 1,000. You have 205,000 coming now to come and cast the ballot. But you are telling me that the 1,000 votes that have been cast today took permission from the 200,000 and took direction from them on how they should vote, so that what has happened is what will happen.
Yes. You see, for instance, me myself, the time I was going for the elections, you know, it was very tough.
Very tight.
Very tight. I told them, the people, this is the message the people has given to me, that once I become a regional chairman, I should support the vice president. You know, I should support the vice president. You know, and all the candidates, you know.
I mean, after you were elected, re-elected, after you broke the 8.
No, yes, when I was going for the election, that was the message. You can ask all the constituency executives.
That when you win, you should support Dr. Bawumia.
Yes. 100%. So if they want me, they should vote for me. Because this is what the people of the Ashanti has told me. So if they are not agree with me, they shouldn't bring me.
Okay, let's get into another conversation. You know, from the results that are coming now, we all know that the front runners were Dr. Bawumia and Alan Kyerematen. But now, Kennedy Japan came second, actually.
Now, you see, beginning, you know, Osei Sabosu said it. He said that, Alan, come and be the running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And a lot of people was insulting Honorable Osei Sabosu. You know, you see, MPP, we have the most popular people. Nana Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, Kennedy, Achapon, and me, myself. We are the most popular people, either you like it or not.
Maybe you are more popular than some of the names you mentioned.
I don't want to say it, so I put.
I can say it. I can say it.
So I put myself in the last one. You see, so if these people, these 4 people, you are competing with them, you should be careful. So the time Honorable Osei Sabosu was given offer, if you accepted, people like us, we would have followed.
Why didn't Alan accept? What did he say?
You see, sometimes it's not only about you, it's about the people who follow you. Sometimes it's not only about you.
What did the people who follow Alan said?
You know, all sorts of things down here. What they are saying is what now it has happened. Me, Kennedy, even the time I was coming, I told him he would be second. He would have looked for the running mate. The time I was coming.
Today?
Today.
You spoke to Kennedy today?
Today, of course. He's my brother.
Oh, you spoke to Kennedy Japan today?
Yes, of course.
And you told him that what?
I told him he will be second. And to me, he's my brother. And I always will say the truth. He would have looked for a running mate.
He should have looked for running mate.
Running mate because Bawumia will beat him.
Is it too late?
You said...
Is it too late?
Now, it's not only about Ken, it's about the people who is involved. You see something happening today. Kennedy is somewhere. You know Kennedy is a firebrand. You know. And when we was there, something happened in the northern region. Yeah, then the people who was there, they just call Kennedy. You know what have happened into specifically. It's my uncle, Kwame Usu. I always call him.
Yeah, Kwame Usu, maritime. I know him. I spoke to him yesterday as well.
It's my uncle. So I call him my uncle. Because Kennedy is my brother. So he called Kennedy. And you know time like this, his energy and his distance will be high. And you are not there. And you call him to say, this is what has happened.
So Kwame Usu is the one who told Kennedy that his agent in Northeast is being chased out.
Meanwhile, we have police there. We have all the agents there. So why is you have to talk?
So the information is not correct?
Oh, and I'm saying I was there with Kwame Usu here.
Kwame Usu was here in Kumasi?
He was here. He was in charge here.
But how do you know Kwame Usu made the call to Kennedy?
Because I was there like this.
Oh, I see.
I'm a regional chairman. I'm close to him.
So you heard Kwame Usu telling Kennedy that Yapami and Crawford no back Upper East.
Kwame Usu talked to Kennedy every 5-10 minutes.
About Ashanti.
About Ashanti and everywhere. You know Kwame Usu is the
coordinator, yeah.
Coordinator for all. So he report. You see, sometimes it's not about what have happened that is the problem, but how you respond to it. That makes it as a problem. Kennedy is asset. And I'm telling you, that is why I mentioned 4 people. I mentioned his name before me. He's my senior brother.
And you consider him as an asset to the party?
He's asset. Why not? Kennedy is asset.
So Kennedy is asset, Kwame Japan is asset, Wontumi is asset, Joe Gate is asset, Boache Jacko is asset, Alan Chemate is asset.
Everybody is asset. But if that time Alan didn't go to the elections like this, then we was talking about Bawumia and Alan. But now that Kennedy is second, but we are going to talk about Bawumia and Kennedy. That is the truth. You want to hear the truth?
So you say Alan, by being third today, has finished?
I'm not saying it. Don't put it like that. But to me, if I was him, I won't give Kennedy chance like that to compete with me.
You mean Alan should have made sure he defeated Kennedy?
Not like that. I won't contest. I would have gone for Oseche Mensah offer. If not, you see, it's like the Putin and the Ukraine one. Before everybody thinks Russia, once they come in cold like this, now everybody thinks now Ukraine is a hero. So if there's no dissent, everybody will know that, if Alan would have, this is what
Also, if you to your uncle, we put him at number 4 in all our analysis.
Yeah.
And he came number 4 today with 40 votes. He told me that he has a sure number of votes in Volta region and Upper East, people he had worked with who were going to vote for him. Does it come to you as a surprise that he's a cool number 4?
You see, he's somebody who has been in the system for 1998, 2007, when Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was following, and me as Ashanti Regional Chairman, I know Honorable Owusu Akoto Afriye very well. You know, so to me, the 4 he has done, I congratulate him. He has done well. But to me, if you see the numbers and you see Dr. Bawumia one, if you are not careful and you want to move further, you see, your money or it will be a political remedial.
Political remedial?
Yes. Or political school fees.
Political school fees?
Yes. Because what have happened now is cut across. You see, 8 people said they gang against 1 person. You heard it.
I heard it, yeah.
You see, but now all these people that they said that they gang up, you know. That said they gang up, you know. Now, you see that now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the most popular, and you can't compare. Even if you combine all the
whatever
votes.
you say, Mahmoud Bawumia was not able to make the 84 that Akufo-Addo made in 2014.
Listen, but Mahmoud Bawumia, you see, he haven't stand for any election in MPP before.
Oh, that's interesting.
You see?
So he's among the 10.
10.
Some of them have stood before.
Everybody.
Adainimo has.
No, it's the only. Poku even was
Poku
trying
has
to.
stood before?
He was trying to stood, and we disqualify him here.
Where?
Kwabri East.
As MP.
Yes, as an MP. And he also was trying to be a DCE, MCE there.
And it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. So all of them, I'm saying that it's only Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia who haven't stood in the election
This
before.
is the first time.
This is the first time in his political time. Honorable Akuta Friye have been an MP before. Dogate have been an MP before.
Jogate has done this before. This presidential.
I'm even MP. And most of them even have, after the MP, you also bring them back to this election before. You